Hey everybody, Rick and Adam here. It is April 5th.
Sure, let's go with that.
Sure. And we're going to take you through sort of what the last couple of years have been.
Yeah.
And for anybody this is the first video that you've watched of ours, right now we are supposed to be somewhere in northern Mexico.
Yes, just about ready to cross back into Arizona.
Yeah, sort of at the halfway point kilometer-wise, I think.
Yeah.
Of a 30,000 kilometer motorcycle and camping trip around North and Central America. We are not in Mexico.
No, unfortunately not.
We are in our backyard in London, Ontario, and just like the rest of the world, we are sort of adjusting to the new life that is COVID-19.
Yeah, exactly. We live together, so the social distancing
Yeah.
isn't as prominent, but we're adhering to the rules and doing our part.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, and so we're gonna take you through kind of what has led us to this point, and why we're not on our trip, everything that it took place to get to not being on our trip.
Yep.
And what we're looking forward to
Coming up. Yeah.
So, do you want to take when and how this all started?
Yeah, sure. So it would have been July 2018. Adam was living out of town at the time and sent me a message, told me we should get together and I should come down for dinner. He was going to make some ribs, I believe it was, on the smoker. So I made the trip down for a night, and through conversation, Adam says, I want to ride my bike to Panama. I think I'm going to give up life here and ride down to Panama and basically start a new life down there. At that point, he asked me if I wanted to go. And I do have 2 children here.
I'll never forget the look on your face. You just said, I have to come back.
Yeah. I can't do a one-way trip, so I need to come back. So with that, the idea of a trip to Panama and turning around and coming back was put into the works. The following weekend, excitement, I went back down, and the lap itself was born.
Yeah.
Adam had roughed out a Sharpie plan on a wall map.
Yep.
And
Which I still have.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's where it all started.
Yeah.
Almost, well, a little over a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So,
And do you remember when we were at my place and we set up a little GoPro out on my patio, and we're like, we're gonna record everything.
Yes,
we're gonna record
everything we do.
every minute leading up to this trip. We're gonna record it.
Yeah, we had flashlights as lights to try.
That's right.
Yep.
Like zip tied to the
To the balcony,
To the
yeah.
balcony, and that didn't work. So
It did.
I don't know if I still have any footage. If I do, I'll put it in. But
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we started watching Long Way Round.
Yes. Now, yeah, exactly. Which with Charlie Boorman and Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
And it became our inspiration. It was almost like it's exactly what we wanted to be.
Yeah.
Right. It's exactly what we wanted to do, and how we wanted to do it on our own with no crews, nobody else,
Yeah.
no help. So
No budget.
no budget. Okay, that part was different. That part was definitely different. We did not have any sort of budget. But yeah, we drew our inspiration from there to start. And the more we got into the ADV world and YouTubers and moto vloggers and
Yeah.
everything else, we've come across some other great inspirations.
Yeah.
It's,
Started watching Tim Collins and 40 Times Around.
Yeah,
Just
and-
religiously.
Yeah, exactly, and read his book, and
Yeah.
as a magpie flies. Amanda, another
Yeah.
great inspiration.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's we've pulled this together from bits and pieces of other people's adventures and
And even before we had motorcycles,
oh yeah,
we had a website, we had social media.
We did.
We had the Roadside Gourmet built. We had, all of these things ready to go before we even owned the KLRs.